Hello, everybody. Dr. Rick Wallace here, dropping in on you. And I am hoping that you've gotten your week off to a good start. We're at the midpoint of the week, and hopefully, you are progressing along in everything that you desire to do. Uh, I know for those of you who tune in to get positive reinforcement, inspiration, motivation, and all of that, it's been a few days, and there is actually a reason for that. And for those who tune in for guidance and knowledge and the sharing of information as it pertains to the Black community, you're probably wondering why I've tapered. And there's a reason for that. I'm coming back, and I'm coming back strong. But there's a lot on my desk that deals with both of those things. And it's important for me to be able to properly process it and get it out. Sometimes I get to the point where I'm moving ahead of myself, and I don't like doing that because I want to make sure what I bring is exactly what needs to be delivered on all of the fronts in which I operate, and I'm operating on multiple fronts. But what I want to talk to everyone about right now is the current state of affairs as it pertains to the Black household and the unique makeup of Black households in 2019 and how they differ from Black households in the 1940s, 50s, and 60s, and what that means specifically for the safety and security of our women and children. And I'm using just one of many cases that come across my desk on a freaking weekly basis, and that's the 5-year-old Maleah Davis, who is been missing for a few days now. And there's definitely a lot of questionable things on deck. And one of the things that really bothers me, and I'm hoping that I can deliver what I'm trying to communicate as lucidly as I possibly can. There is a failure on multiple fronts, multiple facets of our existence when it comes to protecting our children and our women. And it's so complex in the form of dynamic processes that it can't even all be addressed here, because remember, we deal with cause and effect. So there's a cause, and we really have to dig deep and look at multiple layers of influencers to really deal with the cause. But we need to be, at least right now, be aware of the fact that there's a problem. The problem is because the traditional nuclear family has all but disintegrated, and we're dealing with the fallout of children being born into single parent households and the natural inherent desire of people to have partners. We're looking at a lot of self-made families, blended families, and it's possible, but there has to be some boundaries. There has to be protocols in place. There has to be an understanding of what's desired and what's needed and how it's done. And some people don't stick with videos very long. If it doesn't say something real quick, they're off. So I'm going to get to the point first and then work my way back around. Young ladies, older ladies, but definitely young ladies with young children, don't allow your loneliness to lower your standards, because when you do, everybody pays for it, and the price that's paid is invaluable. This is what I'm saying. There has to be a standard of a man. Let me put it another way. And I just posted this earlier. First thing you have to understand is the man, from whether you're talking biblically, whether you're talking historically, whatever, the man is not the head of the household, the husband is. No, not just any man can show up and become the head of the house. And then to understand that, you must first understand what the head of a house responsibility or assignment entails. See, a lot of us, based on social culture, have gotten the idea that a man deserves to be the head of the house because he provides. He has a good job and he takes care of and he pays the bills. So because of that, he's the head of the house. But see, that's not even his first responsibility. That's where we get it confused. His first responsibility as a man is to provide a secure and safe environment for those who he covers. And see, that means that I'm a protector first. That means that nobody under my roof and under my watch and under my covering can be assaulted, attacked, or harmed without first coming through me. I am the sacrificial force at the front of my home. I am not on the top. I am on the bottom. I am the foundation on which everything in my house rests. And if I am not solid, there is no solid force or foundation in my home. I am not on the top, I am on the bottom. First and foremost, I'm the foundation on which everything rests, but I'm also the covering. Nothing happens to anybody in my house without coming through me first, to the point of death. So at the purest point, it definitely, no harm can come from me. I see far too often people who come to me, cases that are sent to me on my desk of women who did a very poor job of selecting the man they gave the reins to their house and their family to because they were single and alone. That is a problem. Yes, we were designed to work in unity. We were designed to take feminine energy and masculine energy and merge together to create synergy in our homes, a synergistic force coming from the merging of two to make with effort and a husband. Of course, I'm not sure if you guys seeing it, but I'm getting that the picture has frozen. So I'm not sure if you're getting the audio. I'm going to give it a chance to correct itself. And hopefully get past this. It's been one of those days with this system. Come on. Oh boy, here we go. Wow. What do you think? So